This video is the second part for the marketing strategy chapter, chapter 13 of Edexcel A-level business. And let's get started. The Boston Matrix is our topic, which we left on. So the product portfolio. Here is our Boston Matrix diagram. So what Boston Matrix is that it is essentially a tool for businesses which they use to analyze where their products sit in this table or in this matrix, around which position they sit in the market. So a good example is this product diagram, and I'm going to use the pointer to explain how this works. So this is our diagram, yeah, and we've got two categories, okay? One is market growth and the other is market share, and in our Boston Matrix this is always the case. One is market share, so this one is our market share arrow, and this one is a market growth arrow, right? So okay, and we've got high market share and we've got low market share. We've got low market growth and high market growth. So these are essentially two factors which we analyze, which businesses analyze and look at, that where do our products sit in relative to those factors. Is this product sitting in the high growth market or high share market, or does this product have a low market share or a high market share? So, and what this tool does is that it's got names for the product with different categories or different characteristics or features in a way. So simple way, if we just pick a product, let's just pick a product that is a cash cow. It could be any product, right? It could be a t-shirt, it could be a pair of trainers, but that product is a cash cow. Now what this means is that we use this tool to analyze what that is, and we call it a cash cow. So it's just a terminology, a keyword essentially, and what this cash cow means is that this product has got a high market share, but this product has got low growth, so that product would be a cash cow. So those trainers have got a relatively high market share in the trainers market, but they've got low growth. That means they're not trending right now. They're not exactly, sales are not exactly high, but the profits, profit margins are increased, and the customer base is there, and people are buying this product, and it's making the business money, and cash is coming in because of this product. The sales revenue is really high. So this, I mean, the trainers business is in a good place, just a really happy place. Businesses want to be in this stage. Businesses want every single one of their products to be cash cows. Okay, why? Because it brings them cash. So that's the name of the product, and it suggests that it's a product that brings in the cash. Okay, and businesses need cash to function properly, to exist, to survive, to grow, to innovate. Okay, if the business has cash, business got a product that's a cash cow, they can develop products that are stars, they can get rid of dogs, they can develop products that are question marks into stars or into cash cows. They can do so many things, right? Next stage is our stars. Simply put, just look at the diagram. What you need to do is, you've got stars, relatively high market share, and also they've got the high market growth, which is this one here. So the stars has got everything that's high, so they are stars as in, you know, going up in the sky. So the growth is happening, massive amount of growth is happening, so that's why they're called stars. Question marks, they've got relatively low market growth, no sorry relatively low market share, and they've got essentially no they've got low market growth, yeah, and they've got a high market share. So what this means is that they are essentially this type of product, the business has penetrated the market, but for some reason there is very low growth, yeah, and we don't know why are we growing and very low sort of market share. Why aren't we getting as many sales as possible if the market is penetrated and everybody's aware of our product, and we are sort of, the business is confused about this product. Essentially they have no idea what to do with them at this point, so that's why it's called a question mark. And in this type of situation, the business is usually working on a strategy to what to do with this sort of product. Okay, so the dogs are just easy, just low market growth, low market share. It's only the cash cows and the question marks that are complicated, because you've got the question mark has got the low market growth and the high market share, which means that they should have growth because they've got high market share, but there isn't any growth. However, cash cows have got high sort of growth and so low market share, but they're bringing in the cash for the business, so they are sort of going in that direction to become the star, where they will eventually gain the market sort of the high market share. However, we sometimes the business, what will happen is that instead of going from cash cow stage, they go here, which is kind of confusing for them. Now that means they've done something wrong, the business, the product, maybe they entered into the wrong market, or maybe they targeted the wrong, something is wrong if the business is in this stage, yeah. Okay, so stars, question marks, cash cows, and dogs. So high market share and high market growth, just stars. Their net cash flow is likely to be 0. High market share and low market growth, which is cash cows. Net cash flow is positive and very high, which means they're about to go into the stars stage, which is good. Okay, low market share and high market growth, this is question marks, because net cash flow is likely to be 0 or negative, even negative, because the business is totally messed up at this point. Okay, here when the net cash flow is likely to be 0 is because products are in the development and growth stage, yeah, so we're not exactly making a profit at this point, if in a way, because the cash flow, we are just breaking even in a way, so that would mean that the net cash flow is 0, because the inflows minus the outflows, if that's 0, that would mean that the total revenue equals total cost in a way. But that's all very different, because cash flow is sort of a different topic than profit. The profit may be very high in this stage. The profit may be very high in this stage as well. But cash flow is also very high, which is why cash cows are the best products. um, Low market share and low market growth, so everything is low here. Dogs. Net cash flow is positive but low. So this is when your products aren't exactly growing, and they're about to go into decline in a way. Yeah, and they're making profit. Yeah, people are buying them, but they're about to go into decline. So dogs are the thing people products that businesses might sell or withdraw from the market, or try to turn them into stars once again by, like, introducing extension strategies. Next one is, so the next key point here is product portfolio. What is a product portfolio? So it's basically a collection of products which a business is currently marketing. So it's technically, in a way, in the simplest word, it's the products that the business is currently selling. Yeah, marketing is selling, distributing, promoting, designing, whatever, doing whatever you're doing with the product. That's marketing. Okay, that's what it is. Businesses do not want a lot of dogs in their product portfolio. Yeah, because that just costs them money, and businesses don't want to do that. They want to make a profit, and they want to grow, and they want good cash flow in order to grow. Remember, the end point here is that they want to make a profit. Profitable business is good. However, to make the business profitable, the cash flow must be good. To grow the business, the cash flow must be good. To survive, the cash flow must be good. In order to do all of those things, cash flow must be good. And profit comes when all these things are stable. They also want to avoid having too many stars and question marks, because that would not give them a good cash flow. And cash flows are necessary. Cash cows are popular choice as they bring in strong cash flows. Products in the early stages of their product life cycles, i.e. stars, question marks, require investment in promotion. That is why we need cash cows, because they essentially provide the capital for the investment, so that the products can become the new products, such as stars and question marks, can become the stars or cash cows. So that's why we need it. The development cost of cash cows might have been already recovered. Stars need to be built. Cash cows can be milked or hoarding products. For question marks, businesses can harvest them or reinvest them. As for dogs, can be withdrawn. This is what essentially this last bullet point is, that stars can be turned into cash cows, or cash cows can be used to turn question marks into stars, or launch new star products. Or cash cows can be used as holding products to just gain lots of cash, so that can be reinvested. Question marks, you can sort of turn them into stars, like I said, or reinvest in them. And you can even withdraw question mark if they're just too, products just too complicated, or the prototype went wrong, or something like that, or you're just not in the right market. As for dogs, they can be withdrawn. Okay, next one is the marketing strategies, or in the other words, the marketing mix. This is a key topic in A-level business, because it focuses on the marketing strategies of the business, and this whole theme 1, is focused on the marketing and people component of the business, sort of components. Okay, business, well, everything you need to know about business. Marketing is a huge part of business and field. Product, place, price, and promotion are the 4 main key things that you need to know about the marketing mix. Marketing mix is made up of the product, price, place, and promotion. So a marketing strategy is a set of plans that aim to achieve a specific marketing objective. What this is that you have a certain corporate strategy, you have a certain aim, you want to be the market leader, you want to make increase profits by this much, and so on. But in order to do that, there must be other things that must be done, and that other things are different strategies. So marketing strategy is an example of that other things. Yeah. So let's go over it again. A marketing strategy is a set of plans that aim to achieve a specific marketing objective. Remember our chain, we've got the aims, we've got the mission statement, then we've got the corporate objective, and then we've got the functional strategies. We've got the objectives of the different departments of business. As for the marketing department, they have their own marketing objective, and in order to achieve that objective, a marketing strategy is concocted. So mass market products use a range of distribution channels. They do, because they are produced in bulk, they are shipped, they are sold on a larger scale, distributed on a larger scale. So they would use a wide variety of channels. If a business does not differentiate, then it will have to rely on other marketing mix elements. What this is, we are talking about the mass market products here, and we're talking about the place here, and we're saying that if the product doesn't have any special features, or doesn't have a USP, it doesn't have a good something different about it, or quality or whatnot, then the product must use other elements such as place, price, or promotion of the marketing mix to differentiate, okay, to make their product look seem different from the to compete from the competitors, so the customers will buy the product. Okay, so it could be that your product is available conveniently, okay, in just local drugstores or local grocery shops and whatnot, or it could be that your product is really, really cheap, or you just promote a lot. Yeah. Now why is like the McDonald's burger famous? It's not, it's just a normal, the simplest burger you've ever had. It's not good, it's not like amazing burger, this doesn't have any special features or range or whatever. I mean, it's a pretty simple burger. I've had a lot of burgers, and there are many different types and styles of burgers, specialist burgers, but they're not the market leaders. It's because they've got other things, the promotion they've got, the place they've got, the price they've got. They've had that 99p burger, and they've got the convenience that it's just, their business model is really good, the McDonald's. So different things, whatnot. The internet has allowed small businesses and other independent businesses to access the mass market. How? Via Facebook, via Instagram, via YouTube, via the Twitter, the Facebook mainly, to be honest, and LinkedIn, and many other platforms, countless and countless platforms for you to promote your services, promote your products. Okay, freelancers, there's so many websites promoting your services. Some businesses pay the supermarkets to place their products at an eye level. So this is a good point. This is again linked to the place point of things, that you put your products where the customer is going to be. You find a location which is a busy high street. You put the product right in front of the customer so that they see it, they might buy it. If they don't see it, if they don't know about it, if they don't feel it, they won't buy it. There's no chance. In absence of price competition, firms look for non-price competition such as advertising and promotion. So not every business can compete based on price competition, okay? For example, the milk and the some essentials that you buy, those are, there is, you can't really do a price competition because there's some government regulations, I guess, that some essentials are to be provided at this price, and there's not really a point of doing price competition. So non-price competition such as advertising and promotion is probably applied, or some other prices which the product price of the product you cannot change, or there's some restrictions, so you try advertising and promotion to promote, or you just can't lower your price like the competitor, because if you lower the price, you're not going to make a profit, and you're in loss. You're basically simply unable to lower the price. Niche market products target specific needs and are hard to compete with via mass market firms. So this is a totally different concept now. Instead of mass markets, we are focusing on niche markets, okay? And I have completed this entire chapter explaining the difference between mass markets and niche market. So it's just in the playlist, or just in the channel, you can check that out. But quickly, mass market is just a large market, and niche market is just the segment of a larger market, essentially a mass market. Yeah. So niche market selling can allow more flexible pricing for business. Why? Because it's harder to compete. Less competition means you can charge a higher price. Niches could be something that the mass market firms cannot possibly offer, okay? For example, you've got different niches, okay? Things like personalized gifts or arts or pens or whatever, something like that, or could be different niches such as just personalized cards or whatever, could be a niche, or just one-to-one talking with the owner of the business. That's something mass market firms cannot offer. So that would be a niche, and you can just charge a higher price for it. Just basically tell how you want your order to be fulfilled, or what exactly you need. You can talk straight to the owner. For small businesses, you can do. Niche market advertising is more targeted. For example, a golf club ad in a sports channel, or yachts having magazines with ads in them. So it's like, you wouldn't see the ads that you see in the magazines in the yachts anywhere else, or on TV, for example, because that would be the mass market advertising. Okay. We will in soon under other chapters cover the advertising and other techniques, right? Or have we already covered advertising? I think we'll cover advertising later on, right? Or maybe we've already covered. I think there's a video already on advertising. So niche distribution is much more exclusive, private, and selective. So, well, if you're talking about exclusivity and privacy, it could be something like a VIP club or whatever, Okay, so JCB provides materials to be used in the construction industry. So this is probably a business. B2B and B2C markets. So business to business and business to customer markets. So marketing strategies discussed earlier, where business to customer and marketing strategies for business to business are different and consist of two things. So here we are discussing the business to customer marketing strategies. here what we are looking at is business to business marketing strategies. All right, so there are different types of businesses who cater only to customers and businesses who cater only to other businesses. So two strategies that they use is the outbound marketing strategies and the inbound marketing strategies. Inbound is more targeted and personalized, such as online ads. Outbound is directly selling or advertising, where customers may find it intrusive. So, developing customer loyalty. How would you develop your customer loyalty? There are a number of ways in which you can develop, and some of the few are listed here, and this is just the last sort of topic in our chapter of marketing strategies. So, communication. Now, business must keep the customers well informed. So, for example, in a mass market, this may be using national campaigns to just tell the customers about the new products or existing products, assuring the customers essentially. Like businesses may use reassuring adverts. So this kind of things help customers convinced that they spend the money on the right products, that they made the right decision to make the purchase, and so on. So this advertising, through advertising, and other ways, maybe focus groups or whatnot, the customers, the businesses communicate with the customers. So that's a way of developing customer loyalty, yeah. And now the customer service. So the customer service is how the customer experience, how we the employees of the business deal with the customers essentially. So what it is, it's based on the convenience and how employees conduct themselves essentially. So in a way, customers are more likely to make a repeat purchase or come to the business more if they receive good customer service or high quality customer service, yeah. Some businesses provide customers with like refreshments while they're conducting a transaction, just to enhance that customer experience, right? Next one is the customer incentives. So this one, many businesses reward their customers if they keep returning. So that is like a little financial sort of incentive. They might offer discount, they might offer loyalty cards, such as like supermarkets, they're offering loyalty cards. You know, if like the other businesses don't offer the loyalty cards, the customer will go to the business that offer these loyalty cards, and so on. And next one is personalization. What this is that giving the products or services, offering products and services to the customers on a very personal level, using their names, using their individual address, just being a bit more personal with than you would act professionally. Just try to connect with the customer, just treat them like they're a friend, you know. Some firms even send customers their birthday cards to build a relationship, okay. However, it's a lot easier for small businesses to connect with the customer at a personal level than large firms, right? Last one is preferential treatment. Now, many people like the idea of receiving that sort of treatment, like nightclubs offering VIP areas for exclusively for customers, and they spend a lot of money to be in that area. Business class passengers, for the airlines and the airport business. Just principle behind this is just, you know, businesses just provide more to the customers in return for more sort of charges and whatnot. So customers come back for more when they're treated differently or treated in a special way, if you get what I mean. Yeah. So this is the end of this video, right? We have finished the chapter 13 of Edexcel Business. We have looked at the marketing strategy, the product lifecycle, extension strategies, Boston Matrix, and marketing strategies for different types of businesses. I should say businesses, the business thing that we looked at, you know, the B2B and B2C. So it's B2B and B2C, and consumer behavior, which is the customer doing things like preferring preferential treatment and personalization, and also how people develop different needs in a way, which is this one. There is changes in their needs or tastes. They might be bored with the product and whatnot. And yeah, so we are basically done with this chapter. This was a short part, I guess. Next chapter would be, I think, approaches to staff